All right, let's get right into it. We're going to unpack a huge, and I mean huge, free opportunity for anyone who wants to get into tech. This is basically a full guide to all of Google's learning stuff. And yeah, it could be your ticket to a whole new career without costing you a single cent.
So just imagine for a second. What if a company like Google, one of the biggest names out there, was just giving away thousands of professional level courses? Like real deal certificates, hands-on coding labs, and everything for free. No catch, no hidden fees.
And I'm not talking about, a couple of intro classes here and there. We are talking about over 3,000 courses and labs. This isn't some small side project for them. This is a massive, full-blown educational platform. So yeah, you're getting it all. The courses to learn the why, the hands-on labs to actually do the thing and build real skills, and the shareable certificates to prove you know your stuff. And the best part? It's all zero cost. You literally never have to pull out your wallet. Okay, so here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we'll get a handle on what this whole learning universe even is. Then, we'll figure out how to navigate the different platforms, because there are a few. After that, we'll get you signed up, map out a developer career path, and wrap it all up with a 7-day action plan to get you moving immediately. All right, let's kick things off with the big picture. What exactly is this thing called Google Skills? And more importantly, why should you even care? Why is it such a game changer? So Google Skills is basically the company's new all-in-one learning hub. If you've ever heard of things like Google Cloud Training or Grow with Google, well, imagine all of those and more all merged into one single powerful place. It's meant to be your one-stop shop for everything tech education. And get this, the impact is, well, it's already massive. In its first year alone, students knocked out 26 million courses. That's not just a platform, right? That's practically a global movement. And this is what makes it so different from just, watching a bunch of YouTube videos. You get actual hands-on labs where you can code and build in a real environment. You earn official skill badges that you can slap right onto your resume. You can follow these guided learning paths that take you straight to a career goal. And, this is super cool, you get Gemini, Google's AI, built right in as your coding partner. How cool is that? Okay, now this is a really important point that a lot of people get tripped up on. Google actually has 5 main learning platforms, and they each do something different. Knowing where to go first is the key. Trust me, it'll save you from feeling totally overwhelmed. This little table here lays it all out. Think of Google Skills as the main entrance, especially for hot topics like AI and cloud. Then you have Digital Garage, which is awesome for beginners in digital marketing. Skills Shop is all about mastering Google's own tools, like ads or analytics. Google Cloud Training is a really deep dive for developers and DevOps folks. And finally, Grow with Google. That's where you'll find the big paid career certificates, but they do offer financial aid, which is great. So here's a super simple way to think about it. If you're into coding or the cloud, you're going to want to hang out in Google Skills and Google Cloud Training. If you're more focused on marketing or the business side of things, then Skills Shop and Digital Garage are your go-to spots. Simple as that. All right, enough talk. It's time to actually do something. Let's get you signed up and point you to the absolute best courses to start with, so you can start building some real momentum right now. Signing up is ridiculously easy. I'm talking like 3 minutes tops. You just go to skills.google, sign in with your regular old Gmail account, tell it what you want to learn, like AI, for example, and then pick your experience level. And hey, there's no shame in starting with beginner. And boom, you're in. You'll see your brand new personalized dashboard. Okay, so you're in. Now what? Where do you even begin? I highly, highly recommend these 3 to get you going. Google AI Essentials. That's a must for pretty much everyone. The Intro to Gen AI series is obviously super relevant right now. And the Cloud Computing Foundations path is just perfect if you want to be a developer. The best part is they all give you a certificate, which is like a signal to employers that you get this stuff. Oh, and you also get 35 free lab credits every single month to get your hands dirty. Look, just clicking around and taking random courses isn't going to land you a job. You need a plan. So here you go. This is a clear 4-month roadmap that can take you from knowing absolutely nothing to being a job-ready developer using only these free Google resources. So here's how it breaks down. The first month is all about building that foundation in AI and cloud and grabbing your very first skill badge. Month 2, you're going all in on those hands-on labs. Then in month 3, you start to specialize. Pick a track, maybe machine learning, web development, whatever you're into. And from month 4 onward, your goal is to get a professional certification. Seriously, having something like a Google Cloud Associate Engineer certificate on your resume, that screams to recruiters that you've got real, validated skills. It's a total game changer for your resume.
But that 4-month plan is a marathon, and it starts with just one step. So let's make this super real. Here is your exact step-by-step plan for this week. No more, I'll start tomorrow, no more excuses. This is literally your checklist for the next 7 days. Day 1, just sign up. That's it. Day 2, start that Google AI Essentials course, just the first module. Days 3 and 4, finish it up and post that shiny new certificate on LinkedIn. Day 5, jump into the Intro to Generative AI course. Day 6, use those free credits and do your very first hands-on lab. It might feel tough, but that's what learning feels like. And finally, Day 7, just take a look back at what you did and plan out your next 30 days.
Just stop and think about that for a second. If you just follow that simple plan, 1 week from right now, you can have more official Google credentials than probably 90% of your peers. And why is that? Because you'll have actual, tangible proof of skills that they're just talking about learning. That's not me hyping it up, that's just a fact.
So what's the bottom line here? The opportunity is absolutely massive. The path forward is crystal clear, and all the resources are completely free. The only question left is, are you going to start today, or are you going to watch someone else get that job you want? Really, the choice is yours.